Okay, since I've got nothing better to do, I'm waiting for a friend of mine to open his shop. So until he comes, I've got to waste my time. This in the background is Souza Junior Dice. This is where I misspent my youth. Cozy Cafe. It's a little change. They've added a balcony. Food is okay, I guess, but not something I would ask. I would say someone go have a meal there, breakfast. That building is where the register of births and deaths used to be. Okay, what's missing from this picture is New Palace Hotel. It would have been right where the trees are. They knocked it down. It used to belong to Mbowe, so he joined the opposition and at least said is better. That is where Khalida Samji used to be. It's a Lebanese restaurant now. This petrol station used to be Shell, but I don't think Shell operates anymore, so it's Puma. We had, I think, a Tanganyika 1000 started at this station. I remember coming here in the 60s or 70s. Kind of a neat thing. They do have sculpture on a lot of the roundabouts here and so I'm impressed. Kind of looks good. So I'm walking down towards Fish and Chips. I'm going to call AC, see if he's at home or what. Once again, New Palace, butchery, gone. An empty vacant park there. I guess you can park your car here. View I see you on. This is where the Tanganyika Library first started. I don't know if you remember it if you're too young, but this was where the first library was before they moved it across to the new building there by Daily News. So I'm going towards Dorado's place, Dorado's shop. That's where I'm tempted to whistle out for one of the Pereiras. The Fish and Chips used to be down here. I guess they're selling not sure if it's a dry cleaner shop or they're selling stuff for dry cleaners. Okay, I'm going down towards Ruddock Motors now. That's where Tony Dats used to be. I think he's still here. I see a picture of Jesus on the door, so he might still be here. There used to be a photocopy shop over just now. This was Dorado's shop. It's Dubai Trading Company now. That is G.A.K. Patel, oh not G.A.K. Patel, yeah, I think G.A.K. Patel was, that's his office right there, used to be. The famous Redoc Motors, but I guess they've closed down. There's some small Ducas there. So that's the roundabout, that's Diamond Jubilee building. This was my barber here, Andrews. Apparently he died just 1 or 2 years ago, so he's gone. Topaz. Carvalho's used to stay on top. So just to give you your bearings, okay, I get confused. That's the road that goes to the DI. That last building is where the auction mark used to be, so that's gone. There's a about 20-story building. This is a Golden Tulip Hotel. I heard the name, but I'm just seeing it now for the first time. That building is where Tom's used to be. Like just close to the Anglican church. So that one's a good about 30 stories maybe. This is India Street. Whole building remains the same. I'm surprised this is a 1932 building, so going on what? 80 years plus. That's the road going down, forgotten the names of the streets, that goes down to Tanganyika Motors. I like the sculpture. I should have got it from the other side. Some guys playing the drums. That guy is, maybe I should go and take a look at it. It looks like Texas, where they make, they take spare parts of all old tractors and they make sculpture. This is the same thing, kind of like it. It's an old gas tank here. You can see it. They use a muffler there. Well, I really like that drum. The tree is metal. It looks like a bush, but it's made of metal. It's really a good job. It's fire. That guy is either falling down or he's calling for a drink. Says, "Hey, waiter, come by." Okay, that's the road looking towards the DI, right? IBM used to be at the end, halfway through. It used to be Dr. The dentist. I think it was Machado, Dr. Machado maybe. Aladina Green Groceries used to be there too. Okay, I'm going to head up towards India Street. One of my favorite places when I was a kid was the shop here, Front Pen Corner. Used to buy pens and ink. The days when ink was in a fountain pen and you really had to know how to write cursive, else you were in trouble. Lots of memories here. This is where Salus's dad had his house. Later on, after it was nationalized, we used to come here for vaccinations or something. So it's now part of the Hindu Mandal. And that's where one of these houses is where Lionel Vaz and all used to live. It's either this one or that one. That's the Hindu Mandal. Next door is the old Mohans, so that's still standing. Last night we had, we were just passing by the road and like we didn't stop, but I seen a sign for Mohan's Liquors, so that was way out in, Msasani area, Oyster Bay area, so I'm surprised this Mohans is still around. It just seems to be odd that they left it standing. Here's your Hindu Mandal. That's the street that goes around, goes from Sewa Street, comes out of the side. Strange, it used to be a one-way street in the opposite direction. Now it's like the cars are facing the opposite way, but again where Salus's houses used to be. So I'm going up India Street now towards this roundabout. Still early in the morning. These guys have got, strangely enough, they've got giraffes.
Lazima atakuuliza tu. Atagonga na
There's a kind of, it's really nice. I really like the way it's done. Crocodile. They've got a rhino by the sign there. I can't see it properly. I can't focus on this when I'm filming. That two giraffes. That tall building is where not City Hotel, what's the name of it? They used to sell good kachuris there. It was, so that's come up. Pandia's, that's the name of the place. One of my best place for the papaya chutney. This was the best place there. So we're looking now at Punjab Library. This is where Canero's building used to be. So that's knocked down. Got a 12-story building, I guess. Dr. Khan's is still there. Oh, the building is still there. And I'm going up, I think it's Makunganya Street. I met, yesterday I was walking down the street going to buy boga. I met Jolcy, Joe's wife. So she says, come up. So I'm going to come up there. I'm going to go up there. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. So she was buying, I was buying vegetables around 8 o'clock. So maybe if I go now, like breakfast is ready. Almost want to whistle and see if Joe's there. Alliance Française was on the top somewhere. And this was Achilles, the German firm, I guess. And that's Zara Tower. This is just by the Isnashri Mosque. Where's Waldo kind of deal. Never thought I'd see this in Tanzania, but there's underground parking here. That's the Isnashri Mosque. They've kept that tower there, but I think the wall before was just like a stone wall, coral wall. So they've done a lot of work on this. It looks really pretty, especially at night. They light it up, so that's Walji's Travel. That's the work on here, and top here, this Cosmos International, worked here for a couple of years. Walji's. There's AKs. I guess they're not yet open. And we're going down Zanaki Street. Some of this, like, it's one of the few streets where most of the buildings are still standing. Most of the old buildings are standing. The other streets are have all been, you know, every now and then you get a new building, you just can't recognize the place. Purnima Hotel. I went to the guy he made one trip to Russia, to Moscow, and he had been there before, so he knew he had to carry parotas. We were fed like boiled chicken, as chicken boiled in water for like 2-3 days, and then those parotas were more valuable than gold. So I'm gonna go by and say hi to him. This is the street that goes down towards where Fina and Norona used to live, or they had their own building. So I just want to see if it's yeah, looks like it's, no, they broke it down. Yes, a lot of Goans were in this building. Alban Borges used to be here, and Tony Barros. When you see this, you'll recognize that this is where Edna used to live. I think Fina's building was not sure if it was on the corner there, that's Morogoro Road, or if it was a little further down here. Anyway, the corner building is gone, but this one's still around. That water here is sewage overspill, okay? That's the crap water, and you go for a swim here. That's where the old Naj used to be. Fina Norona said when she was a kid, so it's the 1920s, this little spot here is a police station now. At the end is Naz restaurant. This spot used to be horses here. One of the Sultan of Zanzibar's cousins had horses here, and they had rickshaws and all that other good stuff. Never heard of it till she told me so I don't doubt her, but it's still kind of an open place. It should have been a park or so. That's the going down to the mosque. Right on the corner was Da Optical Services. Around there was Cine Sales. Okay, I'm heading towards Morogoro Road. Yeah, some of these buildings got to go, man. Some of these guys are probably close to, 80, 90 years old. CCM. Oh, that's the famous, I forgot about these guys, the famous Puri, VP Puri. I spent a lot of time there trying to get my insurance claims after insurance went private again. It was kind of neat, but prior to that you had to really hangaika. Looks pretty, yeah. I always get scared on the streets because what used to be one way in one direction is one way in the opposite direction, so okay, BP Puri. part of that I don't know. Right at the end, towards the waterfront. I'm going to go in this direction. So this is Morogoro Road. I'm going towards Technical College now. So the coastal, coastal, Desmond used to work coastal textiles, I guess. Copied that name from Tanga, I guess, unless it's a branch of Tanga. Can't read it. This says Blue Room Tea Shop. NBC branches have changed their name, I guess, so the company is called NMB. It's walking down, what is this, Kichwele Street? The going by used to be down this road, so the buildings are all the same. Now notice this is Morogoro Road, but there are no cars. Done a good job. They've had these DART, right? The buses only the DART buses use it. It's really taken the congestion off. And they're kind of cheap. I don't want to say they're cheap, but they're reasonable. They're not cheap, they're reasonable. I like it. I travel on them with not during rush hour, but it's really efficient. You don't wait more than 5 minutes for a bus, and they're not packed. And once again, this is like this is a crossroad, okay? If there's anything that boggles my mind, it's a crossroad. The car's going north, south, east, west. Now, they will stop, then they will go, but there's no traffic lights here. It's kind of, you know, you're on your own. Stop if you want to. Just mind-boggling for me. That tall building would be where the Chucks, pretty close to where Cameo was. So, just for your bearings. If you got to name a tea shop something, I don't know why anyone would name it a tea shop, but that's where I'm going to work there.